those people who voted for him might go to the market and buy it and try it.
They might.
You know, or someone else. I mean, there's...
I wonder if you could get people to eat broccoli ice cream.
Well, it's counterproductive because ice cream has cream, you know.
True.
And we are trying to come up with the ideal
How about
food.
ice cream? How about broccoli sorbet?
Well, I'm thinking more in terms
a pretty
of...
green color.
I like this gum idea because when we climb Everest, for instance, we're not going to be able to make a frap. But
We're not?
But we can.
We're going to climb Everest. When are we going to climb Everest?
As soon as I get the tickets. I hadn't told you about it
Oh,
yet.
You haven't told me about the tickets?
Right, no.
Well, okay.
But
so
it's
when
soon.
is this supposed to happen?
In the next little while.
Okay.
We're thinking of it, either that or Kilimanjaro or, you know, one of the big ones.
And when are we going into training for this exercise? Our little mile a day in the morning isn't going to train us for climbing Everest.
As soon as the broccoli gum manufacturer gives us a contract, and you see, the idea is we get flown to Everest. And we're at the way station, which is like 6 miles up. They have a snack bar. And so we're photographed
We
sitting...
get flown to the snack bar.
Yes.
We don't climb up to the snack bar. No. Okay.
Or drive. One of the two. Oh, if you want, we could do it in
flown in by maybe helicopter.
Yeah, on Mount Washington, we could. That would be easier.
Oh, maybe a little closer.
We need to upgrade our passports or anything. So there we are, halfway up Mount Washington, sitting there, and you say something like, "Oh, I need some sustenance to get to the summit." You know, something girly like that. So, okay, something feminine like that, and I would, you know, reach into my bag and pull out and give you a stick of gum, and you would say, "What's this?" And I'd say, "This is what we need for strength and vitality, and it tastes good too." What do you think? And I give you this kind of wad of green bubble gum. Like double bubble, used to be pink, and you'd bite into it and
you go blow green bubbles?
And you'd be attacked with, I didn't say bubble gum, I just said green gum that kind of looks like ye old double bubble kind of thing from when I was a boy. And we chew that and we feel vigorous and we rush up to the summit. And of course, people would buy this stuff, especially if Bill Clinton came out for it. It doesn't have to be Bill Clinton. He might be too affiliated with other activities that are less promising. Perhaps we would get someone else. Maybe Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin for broccoli gum. You know, it's holy. It's food-like. She needs the money. She's running for president of what country, I'm not sure. But.
Well, not exactly, but whatever. I think she favors meat. Meat. I get the impression that she's rather a strong meat eater and might not go for anything to do with broccoli.
Well,
for
this to work, we have to get vegan support. The vegans have to really cheer us with this idea.
Why the vegans?
Because they're the initial market.
They are?
Oh, sure.
Why? They already eat vegetables.
I know.
I think your initial market has to be people who don't eat vegetables.
No, our initial market has to be people who eat vegetables and chew gum.
At the same time?
That's the same time. At the same time, yes. Of course, you could add a little malt and some yeast and make broccoli beer, green beer for Thanksgiving.
Green beer, yeah.
Thanksgiving.
No, not Thanksgiving Day, St. Patrick's Day.
Patrick's
That's when
Day.
they like green beer.
Well, they have turkey on, don't they? That's right. That's when people eat those big
broccoli
birds.
Beer.
Force-fed, yeah.
Well, then you could enlist people to drink it.
Or broccoli wine.
No, broccoli wine?
Green wine.
Green wine. Well, I don't know, maybe.
Sounds
broccoli wine.
What
an interesting idea.
I think.
Wow.
You made dandelion wine once.
Well, I did. And you know, it was very tasty and we enjoyed it.
It was good.
Yeah, and it was kind of a greenish yellow color.
It was flowery.
But it was
it had bouquet.
But it wasn't about vegetables, with being nutritious, that kind of thing. And I don't know whether dandelion wine has any nutritional value.
If any of you folks out there know how to make chewing gum, call us, and we'll bring the broccoli, and you get the rest of the equipment.
I think the chewing gum.
You don't like that
flavor? No, I didn't say that. Chewing gum is fine, except that it's not going to fill your tummy.
No.
No. And
between meal snacks.
And you can't swallow it.
No, it's a between meal enzyme kicker.
A between meal enzyme kicker.
Yeah.
Now that's a good slogan. I like that slogan. Yeah. That's a very good
between
slogan.
meal enzyme kicker. And we created it. So someday when we're walking through a health food store and you go, look at that. It's chewing gum.
And it says, it's a between meal enzyme kicker.
Yeah.
And they'll know that someone heard us and thought that was a good idea.
And didn't pay us, probably.
Made their own.
Maybe they'll pay us. Maybe we'll get, what a way to get wealthy.
Broccoli gum?
Broccoli chewing gum.
Mm-hmm.
You have people, all sorts of people. Warren Buffett, for instance, smiling on the cover of Business Week, chewing broccoli gum. And the line could be, how green are my gums?
Oh, Stephen.
And it has to, there are two kinds. There's the regular kind for everyday chewing, and there's the denture-friendly kind.
Denture-friendly gum?
Denture-friendly chewing gum.
Okay.
Flavored with vegetables.
Flavored with vegetables.
This is an industry that we're creating. I mean, people need jobs. So, now is the time to come up with something totally new and totally different.
Yes, vegetable chewing gum.
Vegetarian chewing gum, right.
Right. I wonder if carrot chewing gum would go over. That's a good thought.
Well, carrots are sweet.
Yeah, I know.
So that would be nice.
I mean, carrot drinks are good, and
carrot cinnamon, maybe.
You don't need cinnamon with carrot, I don't think.
Don't you put cinnamon in your carrots when you cook them?
Maybe. Ginger. It's usually ginger.
Well, you like ginger.
Ginger is good in carrots, and it's very good for the digestion.
I like this. I like the sugar ginger, the ginger with the sugar granules that's soft to chew.
Yeah.
You bring it back from Italy every now and again, when you remember. It's good.
You can get that at the health food store.
Yeah, but the imported is really... Boy, we are really cutting edge today.
What's that mean?
Well, I mean, we're coming out with very valuable information.
Oh, you mean what we're contributing? What
we're contributing, yes.
Today?
Yes. We have a whole new line of chewing gum. We have a whole new line of smoothies. Yeah. And we don't have any of the current fad stuff like agaberries, Acai
or whatever, I forget. It's a very strange pronunciation.
Or bongo, those other things that come from Haiti that look like shrunken heads, only they're very, very small. And they're supposed to really give you a boost.
I see.
Well, now we have the boost to end all boosts.
Broccoli chewing gum?
Well, broccoli, mixed vegetables.
How about Brussels sprouts chewing gum?
Oh, no, that's a brilliant idea. They're even more difficult to comprehend than broccoli.
I know.
Any vegetable.
Brussels sprouts get terrible press, and they really are very good. The difficulty with Brussels sprouts is that people overcook them.
Really?
Because they are like cabbage. In fact, the French word for them is petit chou, which means little cabbage.
And Napoleon's horse was named Pumpernickel, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, he had a horse called Pumpernickel. So if Pumpernickel ate petit chou, that's the beginning of a poem. We're really cooking today. I think we have, in our own minimalist way, contributed to saving the planet.
Well, we'll have to save the planet. We have to save the people on the planet.
Yeah.
Because the planet is going to do fine without us.
Yes, it is. It is, actually. When the overthrow and the turmoil come, the planet will go, bounce back.
I mean, the planet can just shake us off like a,
fleas
like
off a
drops
dog.
of water off a wet dog. But
well, fleas off a dog. You know.
No, they don't shake off fleas. Fleas jump off. There is a difference. But
next, folks, we'll give you our cure for the bed bug addictions that have been taking over American furniture. But for now, we're sticking with food. Next time, though, we're going to talk about.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we're going to talk about new inventive ways for happier domesticity.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear.
But I'm glad you're with me on this.
Oh, darling, I'm always with you.
Really?
Whether you want me there or not.
Well, no, you would be with your experience with food.
With my experience with food, yes.
Yes, you would be the voice.
I would be the voice?
The voice of enzyme-driven chewing gum.
Enzyme-driven chewing gum?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And
okay.
I mean, this is healthy for people. This really is. I mean, this is especially good for kids.
Yeah.
To give them energy boosts throughout the day that have no caffeine or any of the chemicals that you see in sodas. This is healthy, and it's just something brand new.
And a wide range of
wide range of flavors.
Yeah. I mean, we've got broccoli, we've got carrots, we've got green beans, we've got
red pepper.
Yeah, and green.
And sweet pepper.
You know, sweet peppers.
Parsley is kind of good.
Parsley gum, my gosh. I mean, parsley gum would be the best.
That would be wonderful.
You know, that's even more nutritious than broccoli.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
And you need less of it to get the same effect. So, parsley gum.
Well, we have to figure out.
Freshens your breath while it nourishes your body.
Yeah. So we have to figure out now how to manufacture this.
That might be a sticking point.
Well.
Anybody out there got any ideas? Really and truly, this is a brilliant idea.
This is new. It's 21st century all the way.
Is somebody very inventive who can come up with the recipes for these things.
And turn these out.
We can propose
with your face on the label. Your picture on the label.
We'll see about that.
Tasha's own broccoli chew. Really. In the 19th century, it was tobacco. In the 20th century, it was chewing gum with fake flavors added, like cinnamon and licorice and spearmint and mint and all that stuff. And now for a new century, I think it would be absolutely magnificent if people had little food packs of gum made of a strong vegetarian enzyme substance.
I think you're absolutely right. And you know what? I think it's a brilliant idea.
Good.
Yes. You know what? You are a brilliant sort, you are. That's one of the reasons why I like hanging out with you.
That way I get more grilled cheese sandwiches. More pizza, more sushi. We haven't talked about sushi yet. Tasha won't make sushi. She has issues about
No, it's just hard.
Consistency.
No, it's hard to do.
It's hard to do?
Yes, it requires too much coordination of the fingers.
Oh.
We're down to the last minute, darling.
The last minute.
Yes.
We've kissed and sealed the deal. And if anybody wants to get into this, we're here to be of help.
Yeah, just let us know.
I think
Mount
Washington's better than Kilimanjaro.
I agree. I think the first trial should definitely be Mount Washington.
Yeah, less
Then
gasoline.
if other people want to do Kilimanjaro, it's okay.
Right. But I mean, if we can take this back to Africa. You know, I was sad, I mean, being told that we have to buy food from Africa in order to be good sports about this whole thing. When people down the road are growing wonderful food, I'd rather buy it from them.
I'd rather buy it from local
growers.
Local growers, local food stands.
Yeah.
And
it's healthier.
Hey, folks, hope we see you the next time.
Yes, we'll be back.
Keep watching. We'll be back.
With more incredible ideas.